Yeah, that's fine. Back at it again. We're back at Top Deck again. It's a Wednesday today. A little bit different of a day. I think it's a little bit more people here than last time, oddly enough. If you caught the last vlog, you knew that we played some wonky zombie FTK deck. It didn't really work out. Today we're playing Mayakashi FTK. It's a deck, but I want to show you guys what it is because it's kind of actually interesting. It's bad, but it's interesting. So today we're gonna do something that I don't normally do in Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's I'm gonna try. If you've watched this channel before, the words gauge and try really don't go hand in hand. So we're gonna see how it goes today. We're playing Sky Striker. Again, I need to give a huge shout out, as I always do, to Ethan as well as Devin for lending me cards today. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing this deck. Don't know exactly how many rounds we're gonna be playing today. Probably 4 again, but we'll hop into it, see how we do. Guest star Noah, opening the packs today. You say you always pull machine dupe, right?
Always.
All right, so let's see if we get that.
Okay, I guess that's not horrible. Here comes the machine dupe.
The guaranteed machine dupe. No, not machine dupe.
All right.
That's all right. I don't know. It's a card. They're cards.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is a 6. That is a 1, I believe. Yeah, it's a 7. Like I said, it's Wednesday here at Locals. Chose to play Sky Striker today. Again, huge thanks to Ethan as well as Devin for letting me all the cards to be able to play the deck today. If you want to see deck list, or at least the main deck, throw a picture up right there so you guys can check it out. Let's go over 2 games that I recorded real quick. But yeah, games took me a little bit longer to play just because I played pure Sky Striker and there's really not too much many power plays to just yam your opponent and end games quickly. Sometimes you can make Boral Sword and yeet them, but like that doesn't always happen. So a lot of the games took a lot longer than usual. I'll try to recount as best as I can 2 of the games that I recorded. The first one that I ended up recording was it was like a weird flashbang because the guy played Blue Eyes. And if I'm totally honest, I'm surprised the guy won his game because he clearly didn't seem like he knew what he was doing. That seems really harsh, but like some of the plays you can see, like it didn't add up. For example, game 1, he summoned Blue Eyes from his deck with like the Whitestone, I think, or something, and then he just activated Photon Sanctuary to get 2 tokens, and then did nothing with them. Okay.
Photon.
Can I read it?
Actually, I'm iffy about this card. So is this like any tokens?
What do you mean any tokens?
Like,
you just get 2 tokens.
2 tokens. So just go like that?
Yeah.
I can't synchro because with these. I can't synchro with these. Just so you know.
Yeah, you don't have any tuners. Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah.
For 15.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna use Ray.
Yeah.
I didn't play optimally at all. I didn't get into the groove until match 3 is when I actually started understanding the deck. I've played Sky Strikers before, like I played it in Nationals, but I haven't played it quite with Hayate, so kind of had to readjust a little bit, kind of understand the flow of the deck. Hayate is amazing, by the way. It definitely adds a lot of synergy to the deck. But yeah, and actually ended up that his following turn, he tried to attack with the Photon Sanctuary tokens, but you can't do that. You can't attack with the tokens because it says that on the card. And then he ended up doing something with them. It felt like altogether he just didn't really understand even the basics of the game. I asked him how long he was playing. It's quite embarrassing to hear he's been playing for 6 months. Maybe he's new to the deck. I don't want to judge. I don't want to throw assumptions around. But that match was pretty easy. It took a long time because I had to flow my way through the game. Getting over big cards isn't exactly the easiest thing. And when he summoned the big, I think it was like number 40, the big guy that negates things, made it just a little bit more difficult. It doesn't really help that I struggle with my own plays. Like turn 1, I could have set it up so I went Shizuku with multi-roll to end up with double engage in my hand, but I just didn't because I don't know, I just didn't understand the plays in my deck. And then like I said, match 3 I really started to pick it up. Blue Eyes, the match was really easy. It was just 2-0, kind of a sweep. Again, guy really didn't understand what he was doing. You can probably tell by some of the clips I'll show you.
I wasn't here at all last week.
GG. Yeah, good game. Moving on to match 3, I played against Trickstar. Not Trickstar Sky Striker hybrid, just Trickstar. And this match was a little bit interesting. I felt like there's a lot of opportunities he showed me that he messed up. Like he didn't activate Call by the Grave a couple times where he should have. He could have Called by the Grave my Ray multiple times or stopped a Jewel and Lockbird that would have stopped his entire plays. But he just didn't. He did end up saying he forgot afterwards, which that's kind of a big thing to forget. But I was able to take it 2-0, I think, also. I messed up myself because game 1, I actually ended up making a board with like the token, what is it, the fucking Hornet Drones, that's a card. I couldn't think of the name because all my cards are in German, but I understand what all the cards do. But Hornet Drones, I ended up summoning a token, and I thought you could summon it in attack to just be able to deal 15, which would have bridged the gap, which game 1 I got away with it, but then I realized, he realized actually that I couldn't do that, and he pointed out game 2. I had an opportunity where I could have put game on board, and I ended up making that play, but then he looked it up because he thought you couldn't do it, and sure enough, you can't summon the token in attack position. What's the point of giving it values? I have no goddamn idea. I really got in the groove, and I really felt like I made the most optimal plays in match 3 when I played this Trickstar guy because I kind of got like in the groove and I understood the deck a little bit more. And I actually was able to take that and carry it over into a 2-0 win again. Again, I ended up with that board that could have been game if I would have summoned the token in attack, but then he pointed it out. He still only had 1,200 life points at the end of it, so I just took everything and put it in the Boral Sword because I didn't want to give him back the Trickstar Candine. I didn't want to give it back to him. So I just put him all on the Boral Sword. I said, well, he's got like 2 cards in hand. I don't think he can do anything. He ended up mind controlling the Boral Sword. Don't know if he top decked it. That was kind of spooky, but it didn't actually lead to anything because he summoned Nightmare Phoenix, and that was literally all he could do. I think he popped a card with it, discarded something, and then I just Widow Anchor, snatched it back up, and proceeded to attack. There was one point in the game that was easily avoidable that if I would have actually played correctly and would have paid a little bit more attention, I could have avoided. I totally forgot Trickstar Reincarnation. That card I absolutely despise is a real goddamn card. So I added all 3 engages to my hand over the course of 2 turns, and then he activated Reincarnation. Surprisingly enough, after I activated 1 engage already, which was odd because he could have knocked all 3 of them out, which would have just left me for a loop. But since he activated the Reincarnation after the engage, I kind of thought, oh shit, he has Jewel Unlock, which is literally just as bad, but he didn't end up having it. So I actually still had an engage in rotation the entire game, and I was able to draw multiple cards that entire game, even having 2 of my engages banished. Didn't really matter as much. So those are the matches that I recorded. Both of them ended up in a W. The first game that we played, the guy said he didn't want to be recorded, which is A-okay, that's fine. It was against the mirror match, and I ended up winning in time. And then the 4th match I played was against Trickstar Sky Striker, and we got just absolutely sweeped. But it totally doesn't matter because we just cut to top 4, and top 4 split into packs. I would have made top 4, and I would have had to play it out if we choose to, but everybody just wants to kind of go home. It's like late. It's like 9:30 at this point, so everybody wanted to just get out of here. So we ended 3-1 in the day, top 4. We get 10 packs, but I think I'm just going to take credit because there's not really anything I want in packs right now, and I'd rather just take the credit to have it add up, maybe get something I need, maybe actually pick up cards of my own, because somebody pointed out I always borrow cards. Yeah, I do, because I don't get to play as often. Altogether, the lesson learned today is that when Gage tries, sometimes he can do magical things, but most of the times, he's just garbage. But hey, what are you gonna do? Pretty good day at locals. What's up? So it's a couple days later, and I wasn't actually able to get credit for getting top 4, but I was able to get my hands on 10 packs of Soul Fusion. Not a bad set. Quite excited to get this all open. Here's from a fresh box, so it's not picked through or anything. I think we're guaranteed a super, not a super, we're definitely guaranteed a super. I'd say our odds of getting a secret rare throughout these is pretty good, so I'm hoping we can pull something decent. Anything except Condemn Witch. That card's like $3 or something like that. Well, let's hope we get lucky. Bring you guys down here, and we'll crack these open. All right, so 10 packs of Soul Fusion. That was a really bad thing, but let's bust them open. All right. I don't know what that card does, but I think it's pretty cool. Super rare Sky Striker card. Not bad, I guess, but we're looking for the money stuff. Overall, I think the Sky Striker deck I played performed really well. I thought this card was gonna be better, honestly, upon release, but nope, it's not good at all. Oh my god, holy shit. That's a clean $80 right there. Like I said, guaranteed a secret rare. This is just great. Take a look at that beauty right there. I'm gonna set that gorgeous guy right there and some commons that you guys probably don't care about now. The only thing I think that could make this little 10 packs better is if I pull like the ultra rare, what is it? Thunder Dragon Roar? I think that's the good guy that I should pull next. That's the ultra rare. I don't think our odds of getting another secret rare is pretty good because this was I think the right side of the box. So I think they're mapped out to the point where they're both on each side. So I don't expect to pull another secret rare. But if we do, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. Another super rare. That thing. I don't know if you guys want to see the other crap. I'm not really interested in it. Summer Summoner. This actually isn't a bad super rare from the set. Pretty good with this guy. We can build almost a whole Thunder Dragon deck now. Look at that. Bah! All right, give me good. Nah, it's not good. More supers. That's not a good one. Give me good ultra rare. Nope. God, where's the ultra rare? Shouldn't there be 4 ultra rares in these boxes? Wow. Necro. What is this? Wait, this card's like actually really good. It's a shame Gravekeepers aren't that good. Whoops. Last pack, I believe. Hopefully get 1 ultra rare from this. Otherwise, the guy that got the other side of the box definitely did significantly better than I did. Thunder Dragon Fusion. I think this card's cool, but I don't particularly think this is that good of a card currently. I think later on in the game, this is going to be a lot better when Thunder Dragon gets more support. Man, we could actually build like a whole Thunder Dragon deck now. Look at that. This is basically the core right here. I'm just saying. Whoop. Pull you guys up here. Man, I want to get this in again. Look at that. If it focuses. Look at that. Such a beauty. Wonderful. I'll see you guys in the next